everybody? This is Blake Jennings, BK Sports Lounge. I'm back for another year. Look, guys, the NFL season's a little over 2 weeks away. We're going to start preseason, so basically over the next few weeks to get us a little hyped up for the NFL season. I'm excited. Basketball's finally over. I know, I'm sure there's a lot of basketball lovers that's watching this thing, but look, basketball is just not my thing. I'm tired of seeing on ESPN. So, going into the football season, I'm going to get us all amped. Every, few days, I'm going to give my top fives to every position. So, today I'm going to start with quarterback. Once I put the video up on Facebook, YouTube, all my subscribers on YouTube and all my Facebook lovers, drop a comment, tell me what you think about my list. If there's any top 5 position you want me to do, just drop another comment, let me know. Start with quarterback, so I'm going to go 5 through 1. Number 5, how could you not have the field general on this list, Peyton Manning? Again, this list is going to be a top 5 going into 2013. 2012 is a wrap. It's done. It's over with. Get it out of here. 2013, going into 2013, how could you forget the field general, Peyton Manning, arguably the best quarterback in the last decade. He is the field general of the offense. He is the Ray Lewis. Are you hearing me? Ray Lewis of the offense, Peyton Manning. All right. Number 4, one Manning passed the torch to another Manning. I've got to go Eli Manning. Honestly, guys, going into 2012, I was probably Eli Manning's biggest critic. I wasn't really a fan of Eli Manning, but look, I'm a big film guy. I'm not really much on stats, even though stats, last year Eli Manning did produce. He did produce in stats last year, but dude, what Eli Manning did is unremarkable. He has now beaten what people consider, one of the greatest quarterback coaching tandems in all of football history. He's beat them twice now, where they're supposed to be at their best. Eli Manning, dude, he had an incredible year last year, and anytime somebody gets on a momentum, when they get that momentum going, they get on that good run, it don't end. It don't end for a very long time. I look for Eli Manning to tear it up next year. Top 3 going into 2013. This is when the list can get, a little tricky, because everybody, their top 3 is going to be a little bit different, just because, it's about, who you root for, who you like, personality, or popularity-wise. Sorry, not personality, popularity. But number 3, I've got Drew Brees. Okay, the reason why he's better than Eli and Peyton, well, Peyton obviously coming off an injury, and he's getting older in his career. We don't know what Peyton's still got left in the tank. Okay, but the reason why he's better than Eli is because, from a quarterback perspective, the only thing Eli Manning has on Drew Brees is one ring. One ring. And I do not judge quarterbacks by rings. Yes, they have to have at least one ring. I feel like every quarterback that's in the greatest of all time should have one ring. That's why Dan Marino's not in my greatest of all time talk. But a great quarterback does not have to have a Super Bowl ring. To be the greatest of all time, they've got to have a Super Bowl ring. But just to be the greats of right now, they don't have to have a Super Bowl ring. Because, in fact, if we were going just solely off Super Bowl rings, that means we'd be saying that Trent Dilfer is better than Dan Marino. Obviously, that's not the case. But Drew Brees, there's not a throw that Eli Manning can make that Drew Brees can't make. From a leadership standpoint, solely leadership, there's nothing that Eli Manning on the field can do that Drew Brees can't do. I mean, you talk about pregame speeches. I know Ray Lewis, he can give the best of them. But for an old white boy, I'm telling you, Drew Brees can get it done too. So I like Drew Brees at number 3. Number 2, Mr. Consistency himself. Mr. Decade of the early 2000s, Tom Brady. He is my number 2. And now I'm just going to go ahead and give you my number 1, Aaron Rodgers. Again, why is Aaron Rodgers better than Tom Brady and, Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, because it comes down to this. This is my argument. When you compare the 5, there is nothing that those 4 can't do that Aaron Rodgers can't do. Name me one thing. If you're going to argue that any of these 4 are better than Aaron Rodgers, I want you to tell me one thing from a quarterback perspective. Don't tell me Super Bowl rings, because that's a team effort. Super Bowl rings are team efforts. If I was going by Super Bowl rings, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, those guys would be the top of my list. I'm not going by Super Bowl rings, so don't even tell me that argument. I want a quarterback perspective. There's nothing that the other 4 can do that Aaron Rodgers cannot do. What Aaron Rodgers can do that the other 4 can't do, he can extend the play. He can move around the pocket. He can make something out of nothing. And of course, you can't. He probably throws the prettiest deep ball in the game. I like Aaron Rodgers. Look for him to, hey, fantasy football. You got to be considering Aaron Rodgers at the top of your list. But guys, that's my top 5 quarterbacks. Probably for the next few days, I'll give you my top 5 running backs. This is Blake Jennings, again, BK Sports Lounge. Let me know what you think. I don't want to just be talking to myself and talking to the camera. I want to have, some debates. Drop me and tell me what you think, guys.